Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Gagan Thakur and you are watching a series on Amazon Lex Chatbot. So in this video, I'm going to show you how intent works and how we can create intent. Okay. So by default, when you create a chatbot, it automatically creates certain intents for you. Like in our case, when we created when we created pizza bot. Okay, so it actually created two intents for us. One is new intent and another is fallback intent. Okay, what is fallback intent? So if you say something which is not recognized by the system, for example, we are trying to order pizza here, but if I say how's the weather look like today, now this is something which is irrelevant to what the bot can do. Okay, in that case it will go to the fallback intent. So this is by default, they have created the fallback intent and they also gave us a new intent. Okay, now if I go inside this, they have not configured it, but what we'll do is we'll go ahead and create a new intent. Okay, so you need to go here and click on add intent. Okay, I will see there are two options, an empty intent and built-in intent. So AWS by default gives you some intents like cancel intent, fallback intent, help intent. So if you want to use any of these which is already created by them, you can go ahead and use them. For our example, we need something else, so I'll go ahead and click on add empty intent. And because we are trying to order pizza, so I'll say order pizza intent. Okay, and then I'll say add. Now if you see, once the intent is created, so we are inside the order pizza intent. Okay, now you will see this thing conversational flow. So here you will see the whole conversation. Like once you start creating your conversation, you will be able to visualize it and see it here, like how exactly it looks. Okay, now if I scroll down in the intent details, this is the name of the intent, and here we can give description, which is totally optional. I will just say this is the main intent. Okay, and now we'll scroll down, and in the context, so we'll keep it empty for now, we'll do it later. In the sample utterances, so basically whatever a user can say for ordering the pizza, you need to train this system, so that it can recognize what user can say. Like, if I can say I want to order pizza. Okay, if I say this and if I say add utterance, so what it will do is it will actually add this here. Okay, then slots, we are going to discuss this in the next video. Confirmation prompts and decline responses, we are going to not touch it for now. We can also deactivate this. And fulfillment is the backend call, but we'll talk about this later. Closing response. Okay, now in the closing response, you just want to specify, like, if the intent get recognized, if the user says something that system was able to understand, what exactly you want to play back to them. Okay, so for now I'll keep it empty only, and I will just say save intent. Okay, and I will build it. Now I have seen that it is taking a bit longer time in building. As you can see, building language English US in bot pizza bot. If your language contains external sources slot type, the build might take longer to complete. Okay, so it is taking some time to complete, but let's give it some time, and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and test it. So when we actually test this bot, we will not see any response as such. We will just see the intent got recognized. So I'll pause the video for some time and I'll come back again. Okay, so build is complete. Now I'll click on test. Okay, and now what we'll do is I will try to say something. So I will say the same thing, I want to order pizza, and let's see what happens. I want to order pizza. Okay, and let's see what happens. So intent order pizza intent is fulfilled. That means it actually recognized that it is a part of this intent, which is good. Okay, now let me try to type something else. I want pizza. Let's see what happens. Okay, intent order pizza intent is fulfilled. That's great. Okay, I want to can I get a pizza? Let's see what happens now if I do this. Okay, intent order pizza intent is fulfilled. That's amazing, right? So it is actually able to understand things just by a single intent, a single utterance. But the best practice is you should at least give it 10 sentences to train the model. So we'll do that later. Now if you see here is that so let me actually go ahead and add others as well. So what people can say is I want pizza. Let me add it here, though it is getting recognized, not needed, but I want pizza. Can I get a pizza? Okay, uh, pizza please. uh, what else? um, uh, I would like to eat pizza, whatever. Okay, so I gave just five utterances that, and it will start training itself automatically. So you will see in the later examples that even though the sentences are not here, still it will recognize those sentences which are not here. It will train automatically. Okay, now in the closing response, like in the example, you see that it's just playing intent, order intent is fulfilled, but I want to have some meaningful response from here. So I'll go here and I will say, thanks, your order is on the way, something like this. Okay, this is just it's a sample response. I'm not sure if I need to build it, but let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens if I don't build it. Pizza please. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I need to build it. Okay, so I will build it. I'll pause the video. I'll come back once done. Okay, so the build is done. I will again go here and I'll say pizza please. Okay, let's see what happens now. Thanks, your order is on the way. Now if you see, after recognizing the intent, it actually gave us a response. So this is how you begin. Okay, now as you know that this is what we are planning to achieve, so this is just a starting point. Okay, but we will create something similar to this. Okay, so I hope this was useful. In the next video we'll cover slot, and then once the slot is covered, then we will integrate those slots into the intent and we'll create a full-fledged application. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much.